Is there any non-Muslim sister would like to ask a question? Any non-Muslim sister would like to ask a question? Yes, sister, most welcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my question is, I really love Islam actually based on Jesus, because I was grew in the Catholic school, but a lot of things that is not make sense to me. That's why I look for Islam, and I love Islam, but I don't like the Muslim people in Indonesia. And I love dogs as a pet. So my question is actually, why they can tell me I'm not a Muslim just because I have dogs as my pets, and I'm still learning, but they don't have any rights to judge me. Would you mind to explain? Because I didn't find anything in Al-Quran that said it's haram to pet a dog. And instead I found that the history, a lot of the prophets are the shepherds, so they also have dogs to help them, including, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, including the Prophet Muhammad.
The sister has a question.
So the question is, is it really haram to pet a dog, and then can they judge me as not a Muslim just because I love the dogs and pets the dogs?
Sister, what's your background? Are you a Catholic, are you Christian, or are you Muslim? Or?
No, I believe I'm Islam. But if you say that Muslim is totally
were you born in a Muslim family, sister?
But I don't think they really...
No, were you born in a Muslim family?
Yes.
You were born in a Muslim family and you are a Muslim. But you have got pets as dogs. Sister, we would prefer that non-Muslim should be given the first chance. But since you have come, I will answer your question. I would request the volunteers that before anyone asks a question, please check whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims. I believe you are born in a Muslim family and you are a Muslim, correct?
I believe I am Muslim, but they say that I'm not Muslim.
No, but you believe you are Muslim, correct?
Yes.
But just because you keep dogs as pets, and the prophets earlier kept dogs to take care of the sheep, of the cattle, so the other people say you are not a Muslim. Sister, in Islam, keeping dog is prohibited in your house as a pet. But keeping a dog for hunting is no problem. As a guarding your house, no problem. So what the prophets used to take dogs was to keep the flock of the cattle together, that is permitted. So if you use dog for hunting, it's allowed. To take care of the cattle, it's allowed. To keep a dog to guard your house outside is allowed. But in the house as pet, it is not prohibited. It is prohibited, sister. It is prohibited because the spit of the dog, it's unclean. And today even science tells us that the saliva of the dog, there are various diseases that can be acquired. And one of them is hydrophobia. Hydrophobia means fearing of water. So Islamically, keeping a dog as a pet is wrong. Now, if you keep a dog and you believe it is wrong, that's a different question. You may not be a practicing Muslim. But someone to say you're not a Muslim, that's a very strong statement. Just because one person doesn't follow some portion of the Quran or some portion of the Hadith, as long as you believe there is one God and you believe Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God, as long as you don't do kufr, you cannot be called a non-Muslim sister. As long as you agree, you have to agree what is mentioned by the Prophet, that keeping dog is prohibited because it leads to various diseases. Keeping a dog, you can keep him to guard your house, you can keep him to protect your cattle, no problem. But Islamically, keeping a dog is wrong. That's the reason a Prophet said that if the dog licks any vessel, you have to scrub it 3 times with earth. And today science says that even normally if you wash a vessel which the dog has licked, the germs are yet there. Only if you clean it with the earth does it go away. So imagine a dog comes into your house and he licks everywhere, he licks you, and you are praying in that house. So but natural, it is filthy, sister. So Islamically, to keep a dog as a pet in your house is prohibited, sister. Hope that answers the question.
Okay, thank you. But outside is okay, right?
Outside as dog for hunting, for protection, not as a pet.
For guarding the house.
Guarding the house, no problem. But not that you have to allow him to lick you
Yeah.
or to
but
play
if,
over you.
If we pat
If you
them,
you pat the head, because the tongue cannot reach the head. So if you pat, you only pat the head, because the
Yeah.
tongue of the dog cannot reach the head.
yes.
Hope that answers the question.
Thank you.
You're most welcome.
Apa hukumnya memelihara anjing, Pak Ustaz? Maniqtana kalban. Siapa yang memelihara anjing? Bukan anjing untuk berburu rusa, untuk makan. Bukan pula anjing untuk menjaga kebun, tanaman, takut diambil babi. Hanya untuk hobi melihara. Dikurangi 1 hari amalnya sebesar Bukit Uhud. Bukit Uhud itu panjangnya 7 km. Bukit Uhud. Memerah dia kalau petang disinari matahari. Tegak di atas Bukit Jabal Rumat, tempat pemanah, lihatlah Bukit Uhud. 1 hari amalmu dikurangi 7 km, sementara amalmu sebesar bisul. Berarti kau setiap hari min. Apakah benar jika kita melihara anjing setiap hari kita akan dikurangi? Betul. Ada satu lagi. Kenapa setiap membaca dari waktu duha pakai takbir? La ilaha illallah wallahu akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim wadduha. Karena ketika itu lama wahyu tidak turun. Sampai-sampai Ummu Jamil, istri Abu Lahab, mengejek, wadda'aka syaitan. Muhammad, setanmu sudah meninggalkan engkau. Dijawab Allah, ma wadda'aka rabbuka wa ma qala. Allah tidak meninggalkanmu. Bertakbir Nabi ketika turun surat Ad-Duha. Allahu Akbar. Nabi senang turun surat Ad-Duha. Jibril, kenapa lama betul engkau turun? Sampai aku diejek istri Abu Lahab. Aku lama turun karena ada bangkai anak anjing di bawah tempat tidur. Sampai akhirnya Khawlah mengambil dengan batang sapu. Bangkai anak anjing saja Jibril tak mau turun, apalagi anjing herder 2 ekor. Apakah malaikat itu takut sama anjing? Malaikat tidak takut sama anjing, tapi malaikat tidak mau satu majelis dengan najis. Malaikat besar, uli ajnihatin, punya sayap, masna 2 sayap, wasulasa 3 sayap, waruba 4 sayap. Anjing kecil, disentilnya aja pingsan anjing. Baru dia berteriak aja mati itu anjing. Semoga sehat selalu Pak Ustaz. Amin. Kami mencintaimu. I love you too. Kalau ada sahabat mengatakan uhibbuka fillah, aku cinta pada engkau karena Allah, jawabannya ahabbakallahu fima ahbabtani. Allah mencintaimu sebagaimana cintamu padaku, sesama laki-laki, jangan sama bini orang. Nanti ngirim WA ke istri orang, uhibbuka fillah. Datang suaminya, maksud Allah. Bagaimana cara ingin mendapatkan berkah terbebas dari hutang menurut syariat Islam? Jangan ngutang. Dulu ketika gaji guru 1,5 juta, dia khusyuk mengajar di kelas. Gajinya 1,5 juta, dia khusyuk mengajar di kelas. Kenapa? Karena dia hidup zuhud dan tawadhu. Dia isi motornya bensin 5.000, dia bisa ngajar 3 hari. Khusyuk di kelas. Tapi setelah naik sertifikasi guru, maka guru bisa tidak khusyuk. Kenapa? Simbiotis mutualisme. Ada uang, ada barang. Mulai dia kredit Avanza. Akhirnya pikirannya kacau, tidak fokus. Maka iqna, merasa cukup dengan pemberian Allah. Takun aghnan nas, kau akan menjadi orang yang sangat berkecukupan. Sekarang orang semua ngutang. Termos ngutang, piring ngutang, istri ngutang, mobil ngutang, rumah ngutang. Satu-satunya yang lunas istrinya itu. Aku nikahkan engkau dengan anakku dengan mahar seperangkat kitab suci Al-Quran tunai. Andai boleh hutang, ngutang juga itu. Dengan anakku dengan mahar kredit. Maka jangan pernah Bagi yang sudah terhutang, maka berdoa. Nabi mengajarkan minta perlindungan dari 8. Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal hammi wal hazan wal ajzi wal kasal wal jubni wal bukhl wa dhala'id daini wa ghalabatir rijal. Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal hammi, susah hati, wal kasal wal hazan, kesulitan, wal jubni, pengecut, wal bukhl, pelit. Wa Allahumma inni a'udzubika minal hammi wal hazan wal ajzi, lemah, wal kasal, malas, wal jubni, pengecut, wal bukhl, pelit, kikir, kedekut, wa dhala'id daini, dililit hutang, wa ghalabatir rijal, dikuasai orang lain. Bagaimana hukumnya pegadaian? Meminjamkan barang orang dipinjam oleh kita, apa hukumnya? Gadai masuk dalam satu bab fikih namanya rahan, babur rahni, bab gadai. Boleh gadai. Pak, minjam uang bapak 10 juta, saya takut nanti ustaz larikan. Oke, kalau bapak takut, ini tanah saya 1 hektar sebagai jaminan, uang 10 juta. Nanti kalau sudah ada, saya kembalikan uang, saya balik. Ya, sementara uang saya pakai, maka tanah bapak pegang, jangan dipakai. Kalau dipakai, kullu qardin jarra naf'an fahuwa riba. Setiap pinjaman mengambil manfaat, maka manfaatnya itu riba. Meminjamkan barang orang lain yang dipinjam oleh kita. Meminjamkan barang orang lain yang dipinjam oleh kita. Kita minjam motor orang, dah, motor dia kita pinjamkan ke orang. Nah, ini bahaya. Apalagi kalau dia suka melarikan. Jangankan motor, anak gadis orang pun dilarikannya, apalagi motor. Jadi tanggung jawab kita 2 kali lipat. Oleh sebab itu kalau tidak betul-betul amanah, jangan, bahaya. Bagaimana menyikapi seorang ayah yang anak-anaknya tidak bertanggung jawab? Menyikapi seorang ayahnya anak-anak yang tidak bertanggung jawab. Ayah tidak bertanggung jawab, maka di akhirat akan dituntut karena dia zalim. Ittaquz zulma, takutlah kamu perbuatan zalim. Fa inna zulma zulumatun yaumal qiyamah. Perbuatan zalim akan jadi kegelapan pada hari kiamat.